Good morning, Matters Money Team. This is Mike Yo, and it's time for today's lunchtime recap. Today is June 10th, 2019, and it is 11:41 a.m. market time. I want to talk about the stocks in play today. I want to talk about what's moving, and I want to make a quick note about the markets in general. So, first thing we have to talk about today is BYND. BYND is something that's been on the watch list for weeks, and that's because there's two things that we need as traders to capitalize on the trading plan. We need range, right? Um, we can't have a game plan for something if it has very, very tight range. It's just not moving. It's going sideways, consolidating, what have you. So we need range and we need liquidity. And the great thing about BYND is that even though small caps have been dead, BYND has been in play for the last couple of weeks. And I think that it's going to be in play moving into the next couple of weeks as well, which is great because of this move towards 190 today. I think the high was 186. But moving forward, I think that BYND is something that will be on watch every day, and that's because it provides a ton of volatility. If you just look at today's chart alone, you'll see it across the board. Today has a ton of volatility, and the volume's pretty great. So Tesla breaking out today. It's now sitting inside of this pocket at the 161% fib. Um, ELTK had a great idea on this earlier on the watch list. Check the watch list. And basically, there are some very uh, low float, small share price stocks moving right now, but I really don't like stocks that are under $2, especially when they start at 20 cents and things of that nature. So I try to avoid those. It's just outside of my edge. What I want to focus on moving into the second half of the day is BYND, because we all know this thing saw a huge parabolic move today, and it can continue, and the stock is still up 25% on the day. It can go crazy, okay? There's a lot of day left for it to do something, and a lot of people are unfortunately probably underwater on this. And you know what? You just have to follow simple relative strength, relative weakness rules. Okay, so something like BYND, I was talking about in pre-market, it's at or near all-time highs. Okay, there's not a very strong argument there um, to say that the stock is weak in any way. There's much more of an argument to say that the stock has relative strength across the board, from all different types of um, parameters. The stock is strong. So no reason to fight it. I didn't have one short idea on it today. You won't see any of that in the room. And having that bias change is so important in trading, especially when day trading. So second half of the day, BYND definitely. I want to see it break outside of this pocket. So we're just kind of chopping around right now inside of this pocket, and I want to see a move outside of it. And I want to see volume too, because as you can see, volume's getting a little low here. So just have to wait for the BYND to step out of range. Tesla as well, it's just sitting inside of this pocket. Volume is low as well. I want to see it outside of this pocket, and then we might retest the pocket, and that'd be great, and going towards new highs. Now, I don't have any resistance on Tesla until this 227.40 area. So this thing can really move. This is moving inside of an air pocket, and it can continue higher. It doesn't really have a whole lot of resistance. So that's something we probably won't see today or tomorrow, but I am waiting for it. So guys, thank you so much for listening. If you have any questions, please right-click my name, my handle in the room, and you can message me, and I will see you back in the room. Thanks.